Oh, hey, it's Lara Yanada with segment 2 of uh, my spiritual awakening in a nutshell. So, when I last spoke to you, I let you know about the tarot cards and how my mum's boyfriend's mother, my mum's ex-boyfriend's mother gave me the tarot cards. Even though I had tarot cards already that I bought myself, these ones they were gifted to me, and from then on, my intuitive tarot card reading, because I was never ever following them by what the meaning of the card was. I was always only reading what was in the picture and then going with the story. Yeah. So it was never like, okay, the Two of Swords is about two choices, making two choices. I would then, like, let's say we were using the Rider Waite deck, I would look at the picture and I'd say, okay, it's a lady that's got a blindfold on, she's holding two swords, and then I would think like maybe swords is air, is thoughts. So she has two decisions to make in regards to whatever, yeah, her thoughts. Um, or like for example, the strength card where you see the lady taming the lion. I would see that as like a taming the beast, yeah, or having the tiger by the tail, so to say. Anyway, um yeah, so I was just intuitively reading tarot cards, and I was at that time I really started dabbling in witchcraft, like a lot. And I was I was not I was not necessarily totally dark, but I wasn't necessarily totally light either. Um and I must say that any of the dark stuff that I did do, I definitely didn't work out and definitely did backfire, and I hope that I have no more attachments or anything like that. I have done a lot of um, clearing in regards to that. And I mean, we're not all perfect, are we? Um, I was in my teens. I was stuck in the matrix. I did stupid love spells that just did not work because I'm you're trying to draw someone in that doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Anyway, so I yeah immediately stopped that. Yeah. Um, I had a really good friend, and we used to go to the forest, and we used to have little witchy ceremonies in the forest for hours. We'd have fire burning and throw incense in, and it was just so magical. I love you. I love you, Donk Ever. You know who you are, Donk Ever. Mwah. We end up finding out our spiritual names. Mine's Ashkina, and yeah, it's just so gorgeous. And she was always love and light. Yeah, and that's the beauty about her. And is actually what made me see she's actually what made me see that no, you can't go and do nasty negative spells and all that. And it was actually all around about that time when that movie The Craft came out. Do you guys remember The Craft? Yeah, with that girl from Party of Five and Feruza Bulk or something from the island of Moreau, Dr. Moreau. Anyway, Nancy, the crazy Nancy. Yeah, oh my God, that like inspired me to go dark. I was like, what? It's like, no, 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 no. And then, like a lot of these movies like that, there's like actual real spells in there. And then in like the horror movies and stuff like that, like with the ghosts and that, and there's like a fully opening portholes, and that's why I don't even watch like scary movies anymore or ghost movies or anything like that, because it can open portholes to the other realm. Um, yeah, so from then on, no more love spells or anything like that. So also, I just want to reassure all my ex-lovers, no, you have never had a love spell put on you, okay? I've never ever done that, all right? Um, not to any of the lovers that I've had, okay? I've done love spells, but not on the lovers that I've had. They've just come in and they've just been my lover because of who I am. And yeah, so anyway, after that, I started losing my way a bit with the spirituality, and I got stuck in the matrix. This was then obviously also when I was starting to transition, and also that's when a lot of the matrix bullshit started with, bullshit not started with the ego and looking good and being the most feminine and being the most girly and being the loudest. And yeah, that's when a whole perspective of mine changed, and I fully changed form. Yeah, and I actually became more extroverted. Yeah, when the other week when I went in for a therapy assessment, I have now found out that I'm actually an introvert. Yeah, I get my energy from me. I don't get my energy from other people. I get my energy by conserving and being in my own space and meditating and having my bath rituals and doing my little things by myself. Yeah, because I've always been a very, very independent person. I do not like codependency, even though I have been in quite a few codependent relationships that obviously I'm not in anymore. um, so yeah, I lost my way big time, like huge, big time. To the point where I was living in Queensland at that stage, and I moved back down to New South Wales, and I'd fully lost myself. I'd become a stripper. I started debaucherous stripping, prostituting, because you do extras when you're a stripper, so you're basically you're a prostitute. Like, come on, let's not kid ourselves. That's not a lie. And yeah, I moved back down to New South Wales, and there I lived at the Entrance, which is the most magical place. Yeah, one of the most magical places I know while I was living there. But that in 2012, I ended up finding out, coming to realize that I I had a spiritual awakening, that I was living with my capturer. I was living with a man that held me hostage in my own home and bashed me and made me fearful for my life, and made me afraid of the mobile phone. He'd go in and out of jail, and I would still be scared of him. And this went on for 4 years. And in 2012, I realized I was a prisoner in my own home. Yeah, I'd let so many people in, so many dickheads, so many just wrong men, right? This one, he was the catch, wasn't he? Yeah, I only take one, right, out of all, right? Just bash me. That was horrible. call me from jail 20 million times a day. Um, and then that's when my mum seen that I was doing really well and trying to get away from him, and she said, Lara, unless you move, you're never ever going to get away from him. He's always going to come back. And she said, if you want, I'll give you a place to stay. You can get your life back together and then you can move on. And that's what I did. Packed up what I could from the Central Coast. I took my cat with me. I was able to take Chaos with me, luckily. Josh, my American staffy, I had to leave him up there on the Central Coast. Thank God he went to my best friend's daughter. Thank you so much for taking him, by the way. And yeah, moved down to Victoria. Moved to Dalesford. And this is the healing capital of Victoria. It's Jajawurrung country, Aboriginal country of healing. And it's all crystal and there's gold and everything, all kinds of minerals, volcanoes. It's beautiful. And here I reconnected with doing my yoga, my spirituality. I became a Reiki master here. I learned about energy healing, and yeah, I got to reconnect with myself. And after doing that for 4 years, I I ended up connecting with my twin flame, didn't I, from when we were 25. And what did I do? I go up to Rockhampton to hang out with him and his daughter, who I had the most beautiful relationship with at the time, and still do with his daughter. But no, not like that. I haven't connected with her, but I know in the future we will have a good relationship. If that happens. Anyway, and I went up there and a whole heap of shit went down. That was a whole heap of stress on both of us, and I guess I outstayed my welcome, and yeah, just things didn't go right, and boom, I came back broken again, because this is the second time we'd split. This was our second twin flame. Yeah, and obviously in that case, I'd say it's not even a proper twin flame connection, because a twin flame's supposed to lift each other up, not drag each other down. So anyway, I ended up losing myself again, didn't I? I ended up getting into domestically violent relationships again. Two, one was physically violent to me, put me in hospital 2 days. And then the second one basically just stole off me, stole all my money. Motherfucker's still running around. But anyway, yeah. So here I am again. Yeah. Then I had my stroke. My next spiritual awakening, where they said I'd never ever walk again. They said I'd never talk again. I'm proving them all wrong. With Chinese medicine and Western medicine combined, obviously. So it means I go to the gym now 2 times a week through the CIS program here at Springs Medical Centre and at the gym in East Street. And I also, like I said to you, go to the Central Highlands pain and well-being acupuncture with Rebecca Tolhurst, which has relieved a lot of my stroke symptoms. And yeah, and now I'm doing this whole shamanic journey, and I'm loving it. And I hope you guys follow me. And yeah, I can't wait to share lots and lots and lots more exciting stuff that's coming up. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to say, I might look okay in regards to my stroke, but I do have a lot of problems still. But those are going away, and it's like I may need to do with my memory and a bit of my walking and my posture and that. But I'm fixing all that, and a bit of pain still, bit of pain. But anyway, nearly at 15 minutes. So I love you all. Bless you. Take care. See you next time.